Now, the last one is modal verbs and expressions. Modal verbs may change depending on the context and the sentence or the tense. And the tense expressions of the time, place, manner, reason, etc. may need to be modified to fit the reported speech into the reporting sentence. Now, you know what? This entire document over here is kind of, let's say, discussing about mumbo jumbo things, right? But it's just, to give you a little bit taste that what are the things that you need to consider. What are the things that you need to consider, okay? Now, again, it's talking about the same things when you are changing from indirect to direct. So first we were talking in this document, we were talking about from direct to indirect. And now here we are going reverse from indirect to direct. So over here, there are a couple of things, of course, probably the same things, but let's read them as well. So it says that the quotation marks enclose the reported speech within the quotation marks to indicate direct speech. Definitely, we were using quotation marks. Okay. Reported verb. Remove the reporting verb said, told, as it is not needed in the direct speech. Pronouns and verb changes. Change pronouns and verbs back to their original forms as they were spoken by the speaker. So, what is happening? What is the pattern over here? Things are going back as they were before. We are actually reversing them. That's exactly what is happening. Okay. And then time and place, restore. It's restoring the expressions in the original forms as spoken, and this is also changing over here. Punctuation, ensure proper punctuation including commas, question marks, exclamation marks, etc. within the quotation marks as needed. Right, now let's actually see each of them as they are changing from direct to indirect, how they will sound like, how they will look like, right? So over here it says that the direct speech, I love reading books, said Sarah. Now that's the direct speech, and we need to convert it into indirect speech, and we'll see that how it's actually changing each element as it should be done as per the grammar rules. Now this is the important part, which we definitely need to consider for the exams. So indirect speech, Sarah said that she loved reading books. So you can say the reporting verb over here. Right. So the pronouns and the verb changes. Okay, let's see. Indirect speech says that Sarah said that she loved reading books. Pronouns and possessive adjectives, I to she. All right, I to she, because here it says I love reading books. Now I is turned into she, right? Of course, we had to change that. Changes according to the subject of the reporting sentence. Tense change. Now tense has changed. Now here it said in the very beginning that I love, because it's in the present tense, right? But here it is being said that love has changed into loved. Match the past tense and reporting sentence. And I told you the rules. The rules were actually written up there. Now, time and place. Okay, let's see. Indirect speech, Sarah said that she loved reading books. So no time or place expression in this example. So no changes are needed. In some cases, there are no changes required if they are not deemed necessary. Now, moving towards the direct speech part. Now, the direct speech over here says that I'm going to the party, said John. Here's another example. Here's another example, right? For you people. Now, I'm not going to read this. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but I'm going to just pause it here. You can pause this video right here and see that how this is working, because how this is dissected, right? Now, moving further, okay, include example of the modal verb. Now, this is an example with a modal verb, and I assume that this was, okay, here was another example, but this one is targeting the modal verb, all right? Yet again, I'm just going to stop it right here, that you can, give it a read, that how this is changing. This is direct speech. Of course, we have to change it in the indirect, right? Since it's talking about the modal verb, so let's talk about this particular, point. So it says here that I can swim, said Mary. I can swim, said Mary. Mary said that she could swim. Very simple, all right? The reporting verb. Now, let's see how that's changing. In this example, the modal verb can, okay? I can swim, remains unchanged in indirect speech because the modal verbs generally do not change in reported speech. However, their meaning might change according to their context of the reported speech. Now, this is a point to consider. For example, so the modal verb can in indirect speech remains the same, could in the indirect speech. Now, of course, can is changed into could over here. Sometimes necessary, sometimes not necessary, right? But this is how it works as per the rules, right? Now, here are some examples highlighted in each case. Now, here are some even more deeper examples, like how would it look like if you take the reporting verb as a part of consideration? What changes will it look like in the direct speech and indirect speech? Same goes with the pronouns, same goes with the tenses, and then for the time and for the modal verb. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to zoom it out for you people, that you can, keep this as a document of your reference when you study for your exams. So definitely you can take a pause and take a screenshot. This is a very interesting document that I just made for you people, that it can help you to understand that how this is entirely working at the back end, right? Okay, let's move further. So certainly some more examples. Okay, there are some more examples that can help you to understand exactly this thing. Now, here we are actually changing from indirect speech to direct speech. If you remember, we actually discussed about the rules as well over there. Now, let's move further. Emphasis. Okay, now here is the emphasis on point number 2. Now, emphasis on point number 2. You know, the second point that we were talking about. Which second point we are talking about over here? If you remember that when we were discussing about the rules, the rules were here. Now, the point that we're going to talk about is only about pronouns and verb changes. Now, since it was a little bit longer document, so I thought why not to actually do it individually. So here is emphasis on that particular thing. So direct speech, it's telling you and giving you more and more examples, okay? That how would it look like? How would it change? So you can definitely take a pause and take a screenshot or capture this in your computers or in your cell phones, in your systems. It would be better if you watch this video on your computer or laptop. So this is going to give you a good POV on your screens. Okay. So just check this example. Direct speech. I'm studying for my exams, said Alice. Indirect speech. Alice said that she was studying for her exams. Now here is the highlighted point. Change highlighted. Pronoun I changes to she. Verb I am studying changes to was studying to reflect the past tense in the reporting sentence. Now, another one, it looks something like this. We will visit our grandparents next week, said Peter and Sarah. Peter and Sarah said they would visit, will to would, visit their grandparents the following weekend. The following weekend, next weekend changed into following weekend. So change highlighted, we to our, they to their, will visit, will be would visit. You know, this is how it keeps on changing. And we have some more examples given over there as well. So guys, with that, I'm just going to make sure that this video is not that much long. I don't want to, let's say, you know, eat too much of your head over here. So thank you so much for tuning into the channel. If you like the video, you know, give a thumbs up, definitely. Subscribe to the channel and put down your thoughts in the comment box. And if you want me to upload this document on my drive, please do let me know about that in comments, that you guys can, you know, refer directly to this document, because this document is more and more filled with information, uses, and with some more examples, and with the grammar tools that you might need to keep in mind when it comes to converting them from one form to another form. So with that, guys, let's conclude this video, and I'll see you with a new topic and the new class in the new video. Till then, take care, and I'll see you in the new video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this video with your classmates and with the other students who are in need, or who can be or could be in need. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.